Sagittarius, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Saggies, in today's reading, I'm going to give you a couple of the oracle cards, do your reading, and then clarify it. So let's get started on your reading. Alright, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Sagittarius. Alright, let's see what's going on. 3 cards for Saggies. One more. Alright, so put this over here. Alright, so you have the cards of begin now, take your first step. Wow, this is nice. So definitely really it's time to start taking your first step in whatever it is that you're wanting to pursue. Whether it's a dream, whether it's to, clear, organize, whatever it is, it's time to start doing it. Okay, so really start concentrating on trying to pursue your dream or trying to get things done. You have the card of staying focused, hold the course. So really stay focused on everything that you're doing. You don't want to miss any opportunities. Really clear your energy also. And then you have miracles, expect the wondrous to emerge. Wow, that is beautiful. So this card says it all. Really believe, and I feel like there's some kind of miracle coming in, something that you're wanting, something that you wanted. Wow. All right, so Saggies, do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Saggies. Saggies. All right. All right. One for the current. I'm going to be holding up the card to show you, and then we'll clarify them. So this is the 7 of Wands. I feel with the 7 of Wands that you could be very defensive at this time. I feel like you're needing to let other people help you. I also feel like you're needing to stand your ground on things. Okay, like whatever it is that you're wanting to do, whatever it is. You have the 3 of Cups for the situation. 3 of Cups is talking about having support around you, being in a community that is going to uplift you instead of bring you down. Aren't these cards pretty? They're so vivid. One for the past or now. You have the Page of Wands. Nice. So the Page of Wands is talking about, being ready for something new, wanting new experiences, believing that everything is going to fall in its place. And I feel like it's now. I feel like you're ready to go on this new path. You're ready to make these changes, and I feel like you're gonna do it very soon. One for the what's hidden. This is for Saggies Spirit. This is for Saggies. You have the Chariot card. Nice. Look at that. So I feel with this card and what's hidden, I feel like you could be moving from resident to resident. You could also be traveling. Definitely moving forward and taking charge of things. Okay, maybe you're needing to take charge of something. One for the hopes and the fears. You have the Queen of Swords. Really stand your ground. Really speak your truth about things. I feel like you're seeing very clearly now about everything that's going on. One for the what you need to do now. The Emperor. Wow. So really stand in your power. Really take your power back. Find that courage, that confidence to do whatever it is that you're needing to do, especially in situations or decisions that you're making, because you know what you're doing. You know what you need to do. I feel like you're ready for anything that comes your way also. One for the what you need to work on. You have the 7 of Pentacles. I feel like you're reviewing everything. I feel like you're reviewing everything, and you're going to make a decision very soon about what it is that you're going to do next. So like one for what's the outcome. Sorry. Let's see. For the outcome. You have the Page of Swords. Really see the truth in things. Really express yourself better. Feel like you're needing to see the truth or speak your truth about things. Okay, so really take that to heart. And try not to jump to conclusions, but I do feel like you're moving forward, definitely. Yeah. At the end of the tarot deck, you did get the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is definitely talking about some kind of anger, some kind of frustration, just anxiety, like frustration or anger. You have the World card also. This is a new path. This is a new beginning. The wheel is turning in your favor. Definitely, the world is moving for you. You know, it's like new experiences coming in. Ready for something new. Also, you have, wow, the Seven of Swords. I would be careful with this card because it is at the end of the tarot deck, and right behind it is an ending. So whatever it is that you're needing to really see, really look at it, really see the truth in things, you guys. Because, and be careful with this card because it's not in the layout here, but it is at the end of the tarot deck, and it has to do with deceit. So it could be betrayal, it could be disappointment, it could be whatever, like, you know, anything. So just be careful. All right, so Saggies, let's do this, Sagittarius. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Saggies. All right, why is the Seven of Wands here for Sagittarius? For the current. All right. So with the, wow, okay. So you have Four of Pentacles and the Four of Swords with the Seven of Wands. So you started off with the Seven of Wands. Remember this card? These are pretty cards, very, very bright. With the Four of Swords, with the Four of Pentacles, I feel like you're needing to go with the changes that are coming in. I feel like you're having a hard time adapting to any change that's coming in for you, or the things that have been changing. I feel like you're having a hard time. I feel like, if you would open the door, there would be more opportunities for you, but I feel like you're needing to stand your ground. I also feel like you're being very protective of yourself, like, not wanting to get hurt, not wanting to move forward. It's not necessary that moving forward, but it's necessary. It's more like protecting yourself from being hurt. Like, you're not wanting to see the changes or see any truth or anything. You could, because you just don't want to deal with it. And I feel like you're needing to do that. I feel like you're needing to adapt with the changes that are going to come in and that are coming in around you. I feel like you need to stand your ground and stand in your truth and really know that, you can handle anything that's coming towards you. For somebody out there, I feel like you're needing to let other people help, and really nurture yourself. Take care of yourself at the same time, in the same process, because there are times when you don't take care of yourself and you're really needing to. Maybe you need to let other people help you and with things. Okay. Okay. So then you have the Three of Cups in the situation. One more card. So with the Three of Cups, also too, they were asking you to stay focused on what's around you, because there are opportunities around you, is what they're saying. With the Three of Cups, in the situation, I feel like you're needing to find your like people that are going to be the same, like what you believe in. Like, find those kind of people, like people that are going to lift you up, people that are going to be on your side, people that are going to be positive instead of negative or anything like that. They're saying that you have a lot of support around you, through friends, through family, even people that you meet online or whatever. You have that support. Really nurture yourself and take care of yourself. I feel like you have a lot of ideas. I feel like you're needing to put them out there. There could be children around you, or you could be like pregnant, or somebody around you could be pregnant with that energy. But there's an energy of pregnancy around here. You also have the Judgment card, and it's time to change the things that you're doing. It's time to change, like, to redo a lot of the things that you have been working on or doing. It's time to do things differently, is what they're saying. I feel like there's going to be a lot of change for you, and I feel like no matter what, you do have a lot of support around you. But the thing is that you're needing to nurture yourself, and because you're going through a lot. There's a lot of change here, but you're needing to go with the change, but you're also needing to take care of yourself. Okay, remember that. You do have the Page of Wands here, and the Page of Wands is in the past or now, and I do believe it's now. I feel like you're ready for this new things to come in. I feel like you're ready. I feel like you're needing to believe that everything's going to fall into place for you. I feel like you're needing to have that faith, you know, that no matter what, it's everything's going to work out for you. You have the Chariot card here and what you're needing to, what's hidden. All right, so you do have the Hermit card and the Ten of Cups with the Chariot. So I feel like you're definitely moving forward. I feel like you're needing to take charge of your life and everything that's going on. I feel like you're going to be moving towards happiness, but you're still needing to go within. I feel like you know what you're doing. I feel like you have that wisdom, and because you've been through so much already that you already know what to do, you know. And I feel like the Hermit card is here telling you that, you know, you have that wisdom, you have that courage, you know what you're doing. So move forward on things that you're needing to, because it's going to leave you happy. There's happiness that you're moving towards, so it's very nice. But they're also asking you to stay focused, to go within, to clear your energy. Um, because you're dealing with a lot still. You're still having to go through a lot of changes. You're still having to let go of a lot of things that you're not wanting to. It's like you're having a hard time adapting to things that have changed for you. Um, well, nice. Could be traveling here, also moving from resident to resident, but definitely taking charge of things and moving forward. You have the Queen of Swords here, Saggies, for, let me see why the Queen of Swords, for the hopes and the fears. All right, so with the Queen of Swords, you know, really stand up for yourself. I feel like you're seeing very clearly. I feel like you're seeing very clearly. Um, I feel like you're reminiscing about the past. It could be about childhood memories, or, you know, your siblings, or just people that have passed. But you're definitely reminiscing about the past. Really remember to visit it, but don't stay there. Okay. Also, too, I feel like you're going through a healing. I feel like no matter what, how everything turns out, keep going forward and don't give up on anything. Okay, it's not, you know, things may seem like they're disappointed, or you may be feeling like everything's not working out, but it will. Okay, just give it time. Remember, we all are going through a process. We're all going through changes. A lot of things are leaving our lives because they have to, because we cannot stay in the same place no matter how we want it to stay in the same place. Even if it's been going good for years and years, there's still something that has to change for us to move some forward, because it's not, we're not supposed to be in the same place all the time. So remember that. Just keep pushing forward and don't give up, okay? Because you are going through a huge healing right now, um, and a lot of changes. Remember, there's miracles coming in, and there's a new path. Whatever it is that you're trying to pursue, whatever it is that you're wanting to do, it's time to do it, okay? You have the Emperor here, and why is the Emperor and what you need to do now? So there could be an offer coming in. Um, so, all right. So there is a decision that you're going to be making very soon. I feel like you're needing to leave. Okay, because there are times that you feel stuck, Saggies, um, and they're asking you to take your power back. Okay, really take your power back, because you have the Emperor here. I feel like you know what you're needing to do. With the Devil card here, I feel like at times you do feel stuck, but there's also patterns that you keep going back to, and I feel like you're needing to leave that behind. I feel like you're needing to make decisions on, you know what, I'm not going to do this anymore. I need to break this before it gets any worse. You know, that kind of pattern. I feel like you're ready for anything, and you can make these decisions on your own. I feel like there could be an offer coming in for you also here. So, and I feel like this offer is going to help. It's going to give you a choice or a decision, and I feel like you're going to have to make that. But they're asking you to leave these old patterns behind, these old, these habits that are keeping you from moving forward. Okay. You have the Seven of Pentacles here, and why is the Seven of Pentacles and what you need to work on? All right, so definitely making decisions here, reviewing everything that's going on in your life with the Seven of Pentacles, and this isn't something you're needing to work on. There is decisions that you're going to have to make very soon. You know, maybe you're trying to invest in something like with your money. Really look at everything, do your research on it. Don't just jump into it, okay? Really be careful on that. I feel like you're also reviewing everything because you are definitely just going to make a decision, but you're needing to go within and really make this decision wise. But you know how. You already know how because they already said you're like the emperor. You're very wise and you know what you're doing. Um, but just look at both sides, okay? Do your research on everything before you're making that decision, and I feel like you're going to definitely move forward, and it's going to give you something very wonderful, very good. So it's very nice. It could be abundance or some kind of miracle. Here you go. There. Wow, that's nice. So just have patience, okay? You have the Page of Swords here. Why is the Page of Swords here for the outcome? So you have the Magician and you have the Five of Pentacles here. Okay, so really think positive about everything that's going on, no matter what. Sorry, you can get a better picture right here. With the Page of Swords here, try not to jump to conclusions and try not to really see the truth in everything. Just try not to jump to conclusions and really see the truth in everything, and also try to leave this negativity behind. I feel like at times you feel alone. You feel like you have to do everything by yourself. And I feel like you're needing to think positive, that this loneliness or being alone is not going to last for a long time. I feel like also too that there are times that you feel like you're not going to have enough for everything, and I feel like you will. Just need to not jump to conclusions because you need to see the truth in things, okay? Like really speak your truth, really express yourself more clearly. um, I feel like you feel left out at times. I don't know who this message is for, but there are times that you feel left out, you know, that you feel like you're just out in the cold and everybody else is doing their thing, but you're left out in the cold. And I feel like you're just needing to know that it's just temporary. You're not going to feel like that all the time. Right now, you just feel like that because there's so much going on in your life. And this too shall pass. Um, you also have the Magician. They're asking you that to be positive in things instead of looking at the negative side of things. Look at everything that's positive. You know, remember that you do create the world that you do live in. So just know that. And also to you have all the tools that you're to manifest, that you're whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest, that you can bring it in, you know, with the Magician card. So if you're thinking negative, you know, acting negative, you know, it's going to come in and it's going to stay negative. So just know that. Remember, you create the world that we live in, you live in. So just know that. All right, so Sagittarius, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Be kind to yourself. Trust your intuition and just keep going forward, okay? Don't give up on anything. And I will see you next time. God bless.